As I've already told you, there's this guy I know named Igor. He works as an assistant for 3 scientists at the NNASAL Observatory. As I mentioned, they're completely clumsy. There's Papaya, the absent-minded leader. Banani, a real mess. And Ravioli, who only thinks about eating. Igor tells me every time about the disasters his bosses have caused. I was talking about the time they suddenly remembered right at the last minute that they had to go to a work conference. So, Papaya has called the taxi, and they've rushed down the stairs. But now they're on the street and there is no taxi. Then Banani protests to Papaya. Why did you make us get off so quickly if the taxi hasn't arrived yet? But Papaya had misread the app and was looking at a ride they had taken a long time ago. Ravioli still has a backache from the tumble they took down the stairs. According to Igor, rather than checking in for their flight at the airport, they should be checking into the emergency room. Anyway, Papaya finally opened the correct ride on the app. And there are still 10 minutes left. Banani is still picking up clothes and the rest of the suitcase contents that spilled on the stairs. Some colleagues scold them as they try to get down the observatory stairs amidst all the confusion they caused. And so, in the middle of all of this, Banani and Ravioli are still talking about the book. Papaya asks if they've taken everything with them. But those two don't even hear him. Banani is astonished by the fact that evidence of the resurrection comes from materials approved by skeptical scholars. How is that possible if skeptics don't believe in the resurrection? Ravioli explains to him that there are certain historical facts that these scholars consider true, due to the evidence supporting them. Banani doesn't get it and thinks it's all based on the scholars' opinions. But Ravioli explains again that it's not like that. There is solid evidence that no one can objectively reject. Papaya doesn't seem convinced by this story and gives his opinion. He thinks that those who believe in the resurrection are simpletons. As usual, Igor wraps up his report with one of his observations. After seeing the disasters these 3 math geniuses are capable of, the definition of simpleton should definitely be revised. Audience, Igor cracks me up every time with his stories. And those scientists, I'm speechless. If you enjoyed this story, friends, you'll find many similar ones at SaveBlog. Head over to saveblog.com.